Hi everybody, today we're going to be talking about collaborative consumption and what is it all about. So we're going to start about what is the sharing economy and how does technology play a role in it. We're also going to be looking at Kijiji, Indiegogo, and Kickstarter, sites like Amigo Express and AutoStop, as well as Trade School and Cookisto. So, starting off, collaborative consumption, what is it? Well, it's the idea of sharing consumption. It's like more social consumption between users and cutting out business in between. So the term was first used by Rachel Botsman 4 years ago during a TED Sydney talk. And what she wants is to promote sites like this that encourage direct contact between people through technology. It's a collaborative consumption or social consumption. So I'm going to show you some of the sites that have adopted this philosophy about consumption. The first one is Kijiji, which allows users to place free advertisement over the internet, and they can sell anything really, ranging from buildings to furniture to even pets and other scraps. So what they can do is they create a free advertisement in their city, and then other people in that same city can go and look at the advertisements and get into contact with the people. So what it allows is for stuff to have a second life. Like here we have iPods, MP3s. How can I have a second life instead of being thrown in the dumpster? So people get to exchange for money, and other people get the things they wanted for a lesser price. So it's all about also greener consumption because we get to reuse items. Another phenomenon that has appeared in the social consumption is Kickstarter. Now Kickstarter, as well as Indiegogo that I have here, are what we call crowdsourcing sites. So what they do is they create projects like here, and what they do is they fix objective in a certain amount of time, and people come and give their money to fund these projects. So here we have an example of all the categories there are. I'm going to choose technology. That way we can use technology of the internet and sites to go fund other technology projects. So here we see how long is left, what percentage they've gotten, and how much money they've gotten. And if we see a project that interests us, we can go and collaborate by giving our money. So this allows for people to create their own projects and fund them, not through banks and other businesses, but just asking people to give their money because it interests them. As I said, the two big sites are Indiegogo and Kickstarter, but there are tons of other ones, very varied sites. Moving on to Amigo Express. What Amigo Express is a carpooling service in North America. So what you do is you click where you are. Here we have Quebec, and where you want to go. And it gives us all the people who are offering lifts from point A to point B in the days that you want. Of course, they charge you a small fee for the people who are going. They have a certain cost, but it's still less expensive than if you took your own car. We're always talking about how the environment could better from more carpooling, and sites like this are the answer. It allows people to come together without any other intermediate, just come together and offer lifts. Also another site, this is AutoStop, which has proven itself in Quebec for 33 years. There are over 200,000 users of AutoStop, and it works in the same idea as Amigo Express, except only in the province of Quebec. Of course, there are always small fees related to these kinds of sites, but it's still a great idea of socializing and collaborating. Another site that's really interesting that opened up recently is called Trade School. It's called, their big slogan is barter for knowledge. So what you do is you choose one of the cities you're in. They have limited numbers for now. Say let's go to Halifax. And what it does is it offers you all the classes that have been offered. Of course, Halifax here, there aren't many yet. It just started, I think last week it was launched. So what they do is people who have classes to offer launch them here, and then people who want to take those classes go. But what they do, instead of exchanging something for money, they bring something else. They barter, just like here, barter for knowledge. So one example was a cooking class that was given, and all the students were only required to bring their ingredients for the class. They didn't have to pay anything really. All they had to do was bring the ingredients. So the person giving the class got to share their knowledge, and the people got to learn the knowledge without actually giving any money. Two people had the same wants, but never could have really gotten together without the help of this site. Of course, it's a work in progress. I mean, you have to expand the market, but with the help of technology, it's getting easier and easier. Another site, it's called Cookisto. So what the site is, it's a site that allows people to get local meals from places. For now, they only have two markets. They work in the UK and Greece. So let's go to the UK. So what it does, you join the site. You can either offer or look for food in your area. So here, there are over 1,300 people that are sharing actual meals every night. So what you do is you say, okay, tonight I'm cooking chicken. People who are looking for chicken look around the neighborhood. They see you on the map. They call you up, and they go and give you a little money, and you give them part of your food. So it might be less expensive than going to a restaurant, and you get to choose exactly what you want. So it's more collaboration. It allows people to make a little money on the side, and it gives you more choice. It's all about cutting out the middleman and allowing people to go directly from one another. Collaboration between people and not necessarily businesses. Of course, sites like we see, like Trade School, Cookisto, and even Kijiji are limited to some distinct cities and markets. But with the help of technology, some sites, such as Kickstarter and Indiegogo, are actually breaking worldwide. Anyone can come on these sites and participate. This is eventually the goal, and as technology gets more and more popular, sites like Amigo Express maybe cover the whole world, and Trade School as well as Cookisto. But for now, markets are limited, but as technology grows, so does their influence. Now, I encourage you all to go on collaborativeconsumption.com or like them on Facebook so you can get their newsletter, which every month they'll send you sites like this, just like they sent me Trade School last week. So what they do is they send you sites and you go see which ones can apply to you. Of course, some can't, like Cookisto, but others like Kijiji or even AutoStop can apply to you, and you can participate yourself in the collaborative consumption idea.